Hello traders, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another video where I show you how to find high probability setups using day 3 setups in the market. So I'm going to show you some examples that I found and I traded throughout this week. The first bit I'm going to start with is GBP JPY. So in every video, I always say Monday sets the high and the low for the week. This gives us a guide to where the market wants to go in the backside of the week. And these days I'm only trading day 3 setups. So if it's not a day 3 setup, I'm not touching it. I'm only touching day 3 setups. I'm a day 3 specialist. That's all I trade and that's all I care about. So let me show you an example. So usually Monday is day 1, but in this example, Monday is confirmed day 1. Usually the template is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is day 1, day 2, day 3. But if there is a break in a daily level, then the day count resets and it starts to day 1. So for example, in this example, this was the daily high from yesterday. As you can see, on Monday, the market came up, it took out the daily high, and then closed back within the range of yesterday. So this becomes a day 1. If this is day 1, then automatically we know this is day 2. And like I said before, I'm only trading day 3, so I'm only looking for opportunities on day 3 within my timing window of London or New York session. So in this example, Wednesday is day 3, which plays out perfectly. And let's see what we're trading. So if Monday set the high and the low for this week, Monday also set the high and the low for last week. But as you can notice here, the low is still intact. The weekly low has been taken out. And all this volume is building up. As you can see, all this volume is building up above Monday's high from last week. So if we're in day 3, coming from a first red day on Tuesday, as you can see, Tuesday is the initial balance. So what do we have on Tuesday? We have a market that broke down and closed in breakout as a first red day. So this market is not going back within the range of the current week. This market has broken out of the range. Now we are in day 3, timings level behavior of price. What do we have? We have the London session. At the beginning of the London session, it takes out the Asian high, and we're also bouncing on yesterday's close. So the market put a lower low here and then pumped back up for the dump. We are rejecting, as you can see, we are rejecting a lot of levels here. We are rejecting the current weekly low, and we are also rejecting the Asian high, and we are also rejecting yesterday's close. And you could have entered on the 5-minute chart as soon as we broke this EMA, or you could have entered on the 15-minute chart on the break of this EMA, or you could have entered right below yesterday's close. Always think of your entry as last night's close. Or you could have entered not much opportunities on the 30-minute time frame. The best opportunities were on the 15 and the 5-minute time frame. And that is a nice classic example of the market going down all the way, rejecting all these levels to come back down on day 3 to take out the low of the week. Now, let's say you don't trade in London and you trade only in New York. Well, there was an opportunity for you to be trading in New York. As you can see, this is the 9:30 equity hour open. The market is coming down, rejecting the EMA, 9:30 hits. We have an engulfing candle rejecting the EMA, and your entry could have been just here for the move all the way down in New York. No stress, high probability, all the way down, taking out the low of the week. Now, so what happens after day 3? We can use the original template of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for 1, 2, 3. So for example, So this is Wednesday here. So if day 3 was Wednesday, Wednesday is the midpoint range of the week, which also resets the day count. So we can have this as 1, we can have Thursday as 2, and we can have Friday as 3. Now, just because it's day 3, it doesn't mean I'm entering trades. I've got to wait for timings, level, and behavior of price to confirm the day 3 trade. And what do we have here? So as you can see, day 2 closed as an inside day and also as an update. So when we combine timings, level, and behavior of price, what do we have? We have a buying opportunity at the low of the day. That's the low of the day. The price is coming down, taking out the low of the day, and giving us a doji candle on the 15-minute time frame to enter. Or you could have entered at the beginning of the London session open on the 5-minute time frame, entering on this doji candle that's rejecting yesterday's close, and that's also trading above the EMA for a nice, easy, stress-free move all the way back up to the high of Asia. That's another very nice, easy move. Now let me show you other trading opportunities that include day 3 trades. Okay, so we know that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is 1, 2, 3, and then Wednesday resets the count and it becomes 1, 2, 3. Now, what do we have on GBP USD? We have Monday sets the high and the low of the week. Tuesday is the initial balance. As you can see, it closed in breakout, it closed outside the range. Now, if you're trading day 3 in London, what did the market do? The market put a lower low, it pumped back up, consolidated, coiled on Monday's, Tuesday's open. This blue line here is Tuesday's open, and it's also bouncing on yesterday's close from Tuesday's close on Wednesday's open. And as you can see, the market's coiling. You could have entered at the end of the London session, or you could have entered at the 9:30 equity hour open or the 10 a.m. club for a nice bail and bail move back to the low of the day. But like we said before, Wednesday resets midpoint range of the week, so Wednesday becomes day 1, Thursday day 2, and then Friday becomes day 3. What we also have with GBP USD, we have a 1, a 2, 3 days closing in breakout on the daily time frame. So what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. We'll also have a day 3, Friday, the closing range of the week, timings, level, behavior of price. What does price give us? As you can see, at the start of during the gap time, just before the New York session open, we have a doji candle bouncing on yesterday's close and also bouncing on the EMA. That could have been your entry. As you can see, price comes back down. If you waited for the New York session, there was another doji candle right here. You could have entered your trade here and you could have managed risk accordingly. We had news at 10 a.m., but this trade was already in profit. So you could have had it in break even. And this market was just simply beautiful. A simply beautiful day 3 trade. Also 3 days of breakout trades in the market for a Friday, free cash Friday. Friday reverses the range for a beautiful move from level to level, from yesterday low to yesterday's high. Amazing, amazing trades. Also, what do we have on gold? Gold was also a day 3 trade. Let me show you. So this was also a perfect life-changing trade if you caught it. What do we have here? We have Wednesday taking out the low of Tuesday and then trading back within the range. This becomes day 1. Thursday becomes day 2. which was sort of an inside day, but we had a break of yesterday's of the Wednesday high here. So you can call it an inside day or you cannot, but it was a day three trade regardless. As you can see, day three trade. On day three, we have a three level of drop setup for a 1, 2, 3. So three levels, day three, and then three levels of drop, also three sessions. If you can count to three, you can make a lot of money trading the financial markets. Drop down to the 5 minute time frame. What do we have? As you can see, that's the London low here. We're also bouncing on yesterday's low. The market came back down, trap and shift aggressively, coiled back within the London range, and also breaking the EMA at what time? At 9:30 equity hour open. You could have entered your position here. You could have entered your position anywhere within here, anywhere in this V drop. As you can see, the market came back down. V drop, we are back trading back within the London range. 9:30 equity open. Timings level behavior of price. You could have entered anywhere here. This is a high probability trade. And look at that. Just look at that. Level to level from yesterday's low to yesterday's high. Day three, they produced the best parabolic trades. And I'm just curious to how many pips that was. That was over 300 pips. Over 300 pips. Life-changing amount of trading. So guys, please like and subscribe for more of this.